talking pillow. There once lived a hard-working farmer named Henry with his family on a small hill in a quiet, remote village. Beside the hill lay a few acres of farmland that Henry worked every day with the help of his wife, Anna. From morning until night, they cared for the land, hoping each season would bring a good harvest and enough food to last through winter. Henry and Anna had one son, Milo, whom they loved dearly. They worked hard to give him what they could, even though they barely had enough for themselves. They could not afford toys or books, but Milo never felt as if something was missing. Their love filled the house, and that was more than enough. On warm days, Henry would lift Milo onto his shoulders and walk the hill trails together. He pointed out birds in the sky and taught him the names of trees and flowers along the way. No matter how tired he was at the end of the day, Henry always told Milo a story before bedtime. When Anna wasn't helping on the farm, she baked bread, cookies, or small treats from whatever ingredients they had. They were content with their simple life, unaware that harder days were coming. The year Milo turned 8, a terrible drought struck the land. The rain stopped falling. The fields dried and cracked, and the crops slowly withered away. Before long, the family's stored food began to run low. Knowing they would not survive the winter with what little they had left, Henry made the hardest decision of his life. He would travel to the city to find work and earn money to buy food. He promised Anna he would return in a few months with enough supplies to last the winter. Anna hated the thought of being apart for so long, but she knew there was no other choice. Milo was too young to understand. After his father left, he cried through the night. Anna baked a few cookies from their remaining rations, but Milo barely touched them. He spent most of his days alone and walked the same trails his father once walked with him, only now without the same excitement. Each night he sat by the front door until sleep overtook him. Anna would gently carry him to bed, her heart aching because nothing she tried seemed to help. As the weeks passed, Anna carefully rationed their meals and quietly ate less herself. One evening, just before dinner, there was a knock at the door. Anna opened it to find a thin, elderly monk holding an empty bowl. He told her he had not eaten in 3 days and asked for a little food. After a moment's hesitation, Anna handed him her share of the meal. The monk ate gratefully and thanked her. As he stood to leave, he noticed there was only one plate inside the house and realized Anna had given him the last food prepared for the night. Touched by her kindness, he offered to grant her one wish. Without hesitation, Anna said, "All I want is a laughing Milo." The monk nodded. "That is a strange wish," he said, "but I will grant you a talking pillow." Anna realized the monk may not have heard her clearly, but before she could explain, a beautiful pillow appeared in her hands. Not wanting to seem ungrateful, she thanked the monk as he quietly walked away. That night, Anna gave the pillow to Milo. As usual, he sat by the door, wishing his father were there to tell him a story. Suddenly, a gentle voice spoke. "Oh, I could tell you a funny one." Milo jumped and looked around. "Down here, it's me," said the pillow. Without waiting for a reply, the pillow began telling stories. By the end of the second one, Milo burst into laughter. Anna listened from the other room, hardly believing her ears. The pillow soon started another tale, but Milo fell asleep halfway through, smiling. The next day, Milo carried the pillow with him on his walks and told it everything his father had once taught him. Each night, the pillow shared stories until Milo drifted peacefully to sleep. Slowly, Anna watched her son become happy again. 2 weeks later, as Anna prepared dinner, there was another knock at the door. When she opened it, her heart leapt. It was Henry, returned just as he promised, with food enough to last the winter. Milo ran into his father's arms. That winter, the family was together again, warm, safe, and thankful, with stories, laughter, and a talking pillow to keep them company.